Okay, we're gonna do a simple penetration test with 9mm versus 10mm. And we're gonna go with the full metal jacket, hollow point, and hard cast. Okay, here it is. 9mm versus 10mm. First, we're gonna go with a hollow point, and then full metal jacket, and then hard cast. First is a hollow point with CG 9mm. Make it safe. Next is Glock G40 10mm hollow point. Woo! Okay, let's take a look. That right there is 9mm and that's 10mm, and you can see the size difference in the hole. Okay, 10mm penetrated, 9mm did not penetrate it. And then he knocked off the second pile. Let's take a look. Wow. So he did penetrate quite a lot after that too. Let's take a look at the 9mm. 네, 9mm 볼까요? Actually, 9mm penetrated pretty good. It came about this far. So that's about 8-inch, maybe even 10-inch of newspapers. That's plenty for self-defense, but not too much penetration. Okay, next is full metal jacket 9mm. Make it safe. Next, 10mm full metal jacket. Knocked it off again. Again, 9mm, 10mm. Okay, this time both penetrated. Oh, I found my full metal jacket for 10mm. The 10mm penetrated about halfway. Okay, for 9mm, it did penetrate about this much to a second pile. Okay, lastly is a hard cast. Now I have a big expectation for the hard cast, so I'm hoping both will penetrate both bags. That will be awesome. Woo! Knocked off the second bag. Wow, okay, that was a lot of penetration. Well, I could see that it didn't pass through the second bag. That's a little disappointing. Okay, but it did penetrate quite a lot into the second pile. Okay, 10mm hard cast. And I shot low, so that didn't knock off the second pile because it was low. Do we have a penetration? Do we? No, we don't. Oh man, I'm disappointed. Ooh. I found my hard cast for 10mm, and it penetrated a little bit more than halfway. So honestly, full metal jacket and the hard cast on a newspaper was not a big difference. You might be asking, why am I doing this penetration test? Because I was curious and I was really hoping the hard cast had a much more penetration compared to full metal jacket. But on this test, it didn't prove to be much. Now, last time when I did a test with a 2x4, hard cast had a much better penetration compared to full metal jacket. But I think because of the condensity of the newspaper, there was not a big difference on this test. And again, for self-defense and home defense, 9mm hollow point is the best way to go. It's got plenty of energy, but not too much of penetration.